What's up guys, welcome to the channel. My name's Josh, I'm 27 years old and I'm from the UK. In this video I'm going to talk to you about who I am, how I've got to where I am today, what my goals are going forward, and also what you can expect to see on this channel in future videos. So without further ado, let's cue the intro. So I've been doing triathlon now for roughly 3.5 years. I first got into the sport when myself and my brother wanted to raise some money for charity after a friend of ours passed away. It was under very unfortunate circumstances, but we wanted to try and challenge ourselves and raise some money in his memory. So we thought, what is the hardest challenge we can think of? After scanning the internet for a few hours, we come across an Ironman. Very naively, we entered Ironman UK, and we gave ourselves just 6 months to train for the event. Little did we know what we were letting ourselves in for at the time, but as time passed, we delved into a bit more what went into an Ironman, and yeah, safe to say we were pretty scared after that. So yeah, we jumped into training, 6 months to go until the day. Got to say, I absolutely loved it from the start. Coming from a bodybuilding background, I've always been very focused and determined, motivated, but yeah, my body wasn't in the condition that it needed to be to take on a triathlon, and especially an Ironman as my first triathlon. So I pretty much went back to basics. I used to swim as a kid, so I had some foundations there. I played football as a kid as well, so I'd done a bit of running in the past. Cycling was quite new to me, but yeah, I just worked hard for 6 months. The aim was just to get to the start line, make it through the race in one piece, and raise as much money for charity as possible. I had a pretty good race. My first triathlon, first Ironman, I did 11:27, so I was pretty happy with that. And that actually qualified me to represent the GB team. And that was at the ETU Long Distance Championships in Amsterdam, which I did the following year. Yeah, and so that was absolutely great, and it just motivated me even more to kind of see how far I could push things. Yeah, and since then I've just kind of gone from strength to strength, really. Met some great people along the way. I've had a couple of coaches along the way as well. I've also gained my own coaching qualifications, which I'm now trying to use to help other athletes. I'll talk more about that later in the video and in future videos. But yeah, so yeah, in the last 3 years, I've, like I said, represented Great Britain a few times. I've gone to multiple world championships. I've got some age group podiums in Ironman. Most recently, I went to Nice for the 70.3 Worlds, had a pretty good race there. And then in February this year, I went to Ironman 70.3 Dubai, and I won the overall amateur race, which was absolutely great. So at the moment, my main goal going forward is to try and gain my professional race license so that I can achieve what is probably a lifelong goal of mine, and that is to be a professional athlete, race against the best in the world, all over the world. Yeah, so I'm getting pretty close, just a couple more positive results. Just got to keep working hard, and I'm sure we'll get there. But it's very exciting, and I'm just very determined and motivated to achieve this goal of mine. So I thought I'd answer a few questions that have come in from you guys on my social media channels. One of the main ones was, what motivates me, what keeps me going, what is my drive to keep pushing forward, and that's simply the goal that I have in mind. I want to make it as a professional athlete. I want to make a career out of this, so ultimately that is all the motivation I need to keep pushing forward, to keep working hard. I'm getting closer and closer. And sometimes all you got to do is just take a look back and see how far you've come, and that's all the motivation that you need. 3.5 years ago, I'd never done a triathlon in my life, and now I've come first in age group races. I've won amateur races. You go from strength to strength. Everyone is totally different, and we all have our own way of measuring our success. But yeah, like I said, sometimes just take a look back, see how far you've come, and that's all you need. Also, another one was, how do I manage training, or the training regime that I keep up around a busy lifestyle? Currently, I'm on a sabbatical from work, so like I said, I'm trying to make a career of this, so I've kind of put all my eggs in one basket. I'm focusing on training, recovery. I'm also focusing on my coaching career now, which is going really well. So for me, I can put all of my time and energy into training. Before this though, a lot of you know that I was a shift engineer. I worked a food manufacturing plant for almost 10 years, doing 12-hour shifts. And so when I first took up triathlon, managing training around shift work was very difficult, and I probably made a lot of mistakes along the way. Yeah, so the best advice I can give if you're one of these people that have a busy lifestyle or busy with work is just make it as fun as possible. Do sessions with other people, organise to meet others for run workouts, bike workouts, swim, whatever it is. Just keep it interesting, mix things up, but just be efficient with your time. Make workouts intense, vary them. Like I said, yeah, just do what you can to keep things interesting. Don't neglect your sleep, because that is one of the big mistakes that I made when I was doing shift work. Always feeling tired, and as such my workouts would suffer for this. So yeah, just do what you can. It's going to be hard, but if you've got a goal in mind, I'm sure you'll get there. So yeah, I've been watching YouTube for a number of years now, and I absolutely love it. It's something that I love doing in my spare time, watching other people create videos, and that's not just based around triathlon. It's anything. It's CrossFit, it's entertainment, it's food challenges, whatever it is. I love watching videos. So I've wanted to make a YouTube channel for a long time now. I've also had a lot of people request that I make one, so they can see a bit more about what I do from day to day, what my workouts look like, what my races look like. And so yeah, going forward, this YouTube channel is going to be all about what I do, how I do it, the sessions that I do, the races that I do. So I'm going to take you along to as many races as possible and try and capture a few images for me. And whatever you guys want at the end of the day, whether that is daily workouts, whether that's a week of training, which I'm currently filming at the moment, or even something silly like a food challenge, for example. Yeah, whatever you guys want, just make sure you comment below. Let me know what you want to see, and yeah, I'll do my best to make it happen. So yeah, I think that's enough rambling on for now. I'll wrap things up here. Just a brief intro into myself, how I got to where I am now, and what you can expect to see going forward. I'd really appreciate if you like, comment, share the video, and of course subscribe. There's lots and lots coming your way. I'm going to make things fun, interesting, informative. Yeah, and I'd really appreciate it if you'd share this journey with me. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.